Hey there guys, thanks for joining us on another board game night. Tonight we're playing Explorers of the North Sea from Garphill Games. This is designed by Shem Phillips and it's part of the Runesaga trilogy, if you like. Tonight I have with me Molo and Dave.
Hello.
And Martin. This is his copy of the game, and of course myself, Jason. Alright, we're actually playing this as part of the Runesaga. So if you want to see the Runesaga and how that works, go check out the next video that I'll be uploading to my channel. But for this particular video, we're just doing the overview of Explorers. Right, so ignore any of that rune stuff that I got over there. So where this game works is, we're all like a Viking clan, if you like, and we start off, this is the Viking mainland over here, and we start off on our longboats, and we're trying to move outwards and explore the regions, find livestock, raid settlements, destroy enemy ships, just like regular Vikings would. Each one of us starts with a special hero. So for example, as I am the hero.
I think it's captain.
Or captain. They each give you a special victory condition. So for example, my one there, I gain extra victory points for each set of outpost settlements and enemy ships I score. And then down here on the side, it tells you what you're scoring. So for example, if you come across an island that has some cows or sheep or really cool looking pigs and things like that, there's meeples over there, you're basically set collecting. So if you bring one sheep back, you get 1 point. If you bring a sheep and a pig back, you'll get 5 points, and so on. You can make multiple sets as well. So for example, you could have 3 sheep, which is equal to 3 points. But if you start adding more different types of animals onto it, you'll score more victory points. You can build outposts onto the islands. You can destroy enemy ships. Destroying enemy ships is literally just these little tokens that'll come up on the islands. And you need at least 2 Vikings on your ship. You move onto the space and you kill it, flip it over. And your Vikings might die in the raid, they might not, depending on what it says on the outside. You can also raid settlements. The raided settlements will have these tokens on them. And they'll have a number between 1 to 5.
I think it's 2 to 5. I'm not 100% sure, I've got to be honest.
And that'll tell you the strength of the settlement or the outpost, and then you need that many Vikings to take it out. And then if your Vikings die during raids and settlements and whatever...
They die against enemy ships. I think that's the only way.
But they are dead. Like, you can recruit more during the game, but once...
We have 7 Vikings.
That's right,
That's
it. They dead. And then... one for every island you control, you also get victory points. On your turn, you will lay one of them. We each start with 3 of these little island towers, and then you lay them out to form the sort of archipelago type thing. And then you do your 4 actions, and you can do any combination of any one of these actions. So you can move your longboat, you can unload, you can destroy enemy ships, you can construct outposts, etc, etc. This is quite a tough game to give you a general overview of, because there's nothing to show you on the board. We've got to build the board as we go.
I'm expecting it's going to grow quite dramatically, to be honest.
So I think when we do the gameplay turn, that'll be more informative of how the game is going and what you can do on your turn. So maybe we'll do a turn or 2 in the action turn. But suffice to say, it's kind of pick up and deliver. You move out, explore the land. I love exploring, by the way. So you move out, explore the lands, fight each other off for various resources, bring it back to your Viking homeland. And when that pile of tiles runs out, the game will end. We score the victory points, and that person will win. Anything else to add?
No, that's pretty much it. Sounds pretty straightforward.
Okay, so we're going to get started. And when we come back to you in a few seconds' time, we will have more of a board spread out. We'll give you an overview of what happened up to that point and what's going on during the gameplay turn. Okay, so this is the gameplay turn. We've had a good few rotations. Martin will be the first player. Well, actually, I'm the first player, or first player marker. I have the first player marker for some strange reason, but I don't go first.
For some strange reason, he can't speak English.
It's because he's foreignese.
Right, so this is what our land looks like so far. We've built out, Martin and I are building out this way. Molo is building out that way, and then Dave the thief
Pikey
followed him out there. So at the moment, I've got a couple of ships, and I've raided a place. I'm about to try and raid another place over there, but it's not my turn yet. So it's Martin's turn first. He's landed here where this chicken farm is.
A giant chicken. I'm going to try and bundle it on my boat.
What's that rooster from the Tiny Toons or whatever?
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn.
I set. I don't want to get on the boat.
Okay, so the first thing Martin's going to do is lay down a tile somewhere
I'm going to lay the smacketh down here.
to expand the map.
So, that is a sheep tile.
So he's marking it out there.
Okay.
Now he gets 4 actions, like I showed you on the thing. You can do them in any order.
That is correct. And I'm going to spend 2 actions to chuck that down there. So to do that, I need to have 3 connected tiles, connected by land, so you can see the 1, 2, 3, and I need at least 2 Vikings on those tiles, which I've got these two there. It takes two of my 4 actions to actually build that, so I've built a little settlement here.
That's his third one. Do you get the bonus for settlements or something? What's your end goal?
No, enemy ships.
Oh, enemies.
I haven't found any yet, so... Alright, okay, so that was 2 actions. Then I'm going to bundle this chicken on for 3. Oh, God.
It's my job.
Ooh,
You discover them, I'll steal them.
You can do it, man. Fuck on, get on the boat.
And then...
It costs 1 action to load, but the chickens don't just get on themselves. They need to be loaded by a Viking.
I'm going to kick him off again for 4.
Okay.
That is it. Can you please pass me a tile?
And get a new tile out. You have to have, obviously, 1 Viking to drive the boat, at least.
Steer.
He's got a friend now, though.
I said, I don't want to go anywhere. Alright, then it's Dave's turn. So he's got to lay up tile.
Oh, yeah.
That's easy to forget that.
This is our first game for all of us as well, so it's a bit...
We're all being noobish.
So, I'm going to move the mic.
Move the mic.
Put that one there.
Drop the mic.
And
Psych.
there is a little boat there.
Oh, Dave's teasing me.
What are you putting out there for?
My special ability, I need to build a ship as far away from the mainland settlement
see.
as far away from the mainland. So you're in my way.
Alright.
And then I'm going to move there for 1.
So moving the boat is obviously 1 action.
No, actually I'm going to move to that one for 1 and share this space with Molo. Offload for 2. And then load a chicken back on for 3.
Boats can hold up to 3 tokens, so they can have, say, 2 Vikings and an animal, or 2 animals and a Viking, etc. So that's your 4 actions done, isn't it?
It is. It's also my 3rd animal stall.
So there you go, another tile for you. Right, Molo, you get to lay a tile.
Okay, just see if that'll...
That works quite nicely. Oh no, it doesn't. It can't. So you can't lay the tile there because the lands have to match up.
But
yeah, they can go. Might make it difficult closing that one.
Can't get that chicken neither.
What happens if you can't lay a tile? You must be able to, surely.
Oh, man, there's going to be loads of
Yeah.
space. There is something, I can't remember what it says. It did say it happens very rarely.
probably just exchange a tile.
They can, why can't they go there? They can go there.
Too wide.
Yeah, straight. Yeah, all my tiles are pretty wide.
Discard all their tiles, shuffle them back into the supply, and draw back an equal amount. It does say it's extremely rare, though.
Alright.
It might not be where you want to place it.
No,
Yeah, you don't have to put them by you. You can put them anywhere.
There's loads of space over here.
okay, let's get some more donkeys down in this donkey sanctuary. There we are.
Or goats.
Goats.
I like the way the tiles build the land out. That's really cool.
Okay, right, and for my actions,
Let's move closer, see what you're going to do.
okay, I will...
Raid Dave.
I'm going to steal your boat. Sat there empty with the keys in it.
Come back to him.
jump out 2 guys for 1 action.
Yeah.
Jump in the guy and the rabbit for second
Hang
action.
on. Was that on that tile? You need
Yeah.
to walk across there first to grab it.
Oh, okay.
You're not Mr. Tickle.
So,
Did you move there
Well,
first as well?
Move the boat there.
well, the boat was on this tile here.
Yeah, you're better off moving the boat round, I reckon,
Yeah.
than unloading.
Okay.
I just think it's
So 1,
and then two get dumped out, and then
3.
Yeah.
And then
4 back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it when you unload on the mainland you get your
It gets
ability?
his free, yeah.
And then it goes to me. I get to place a tile. I should have paid attention to what was going on instead of just looking at what you guys were doing.
You pay attention.
So can I go there? I can. So I'm gonna put that there, and we get. I want to do it.
Of course.
Another bit. That building that shows there's a village there. So you put one of these on it. It's strength 2. The one I'm on currently is strength 3. So I need 3 Vikings to take it out. But you can only move 2 Vikings at a time, and for some strange reason you can't drop them off on the village. So I had to drop them off.
Their sea defense is impenetrable. That's what it is.
So that's my beginning action done. So now I got 1 action to move this guy across into here, which means I have 3 Vikings there. So I get that, and then I'm gonna move. So that was 1 action, 2 actions to move those guys back, 3 into there. And then 4, I'm gonna move that to there. I gotta pick him up in a bit. And then I get my new tile. And then it goes back to Martin.
Shall I carry on?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna chuck you in there.
Martin's going for that. Actually,
Can you pass me a boat, please? Yeah, don't tell them about it. It'll just confuse matters. Thank you.
We were playing, like I said, we were playing the Runesaga thing as well, and he's going for one of those.
Okay, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. 4, I guess.
There's your tile.
Thank you.
Dave.
Right, I will go and
Good points as well.
Where's Dave putting this?
Now, once you start getting far away from the homeland, it's quite expensive to get back.
Yeah. Those freaking animals take ages to get back.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a massive one.
That's what Ollie said.
I was
It's
hoping.
even more massive.
Oh, it's freaking capital city.
Right, so where did I go?
Jason's playing Civ in his head. It's like, this is just fog of war over here.
I'll go 1, 2, 3 with my little goat,
Fucking Noah's Ark over here.
and 4 over there.
Right, there's your extra tile. Sorry.
I'm abandoning my men everywhere
And then
in the quest for animals.
we're gonna spend 20 minutes watching Molo try and figure out where to.
Nah, at least half an hour.
Righty. Let's drop in that there.
Is that chicken?
Horses.
Chicken
Horses.
Island. Horse?
Yeah.
Of course. Alright, and then I will go 1, 2, 3, and
You on low for free, is that right?
yeah, drop my down for free.
Now, just to point clear, people watching this video is just for the video saying that is not a normal action. You can't unload for free. That's something Molo got from one of the ruins, which is a completely different game.
Sort of.
So
It's an expansion.
that's a good idea. Think of it as an expansion. What Molo did there was not part of the rules.
Often what I do is not part of it.
That's a good point. Alright, so now it goes to me. While Molo was taking his turn, I was trying to figure out how I could place my tiles that benefited me, and I couldn't do it. I had the perfect one that goes there, but this friggin' tile over there at the back is annoying me.
What about there? Should fit there.
Yeah, it should. I don't want to go there.
We'll stop mourning.
So where can I put this? I guess I'm gonna have to go down here somewhere. So no, they can't go there either. How about this one? No,
Nope, too small.
you can't do something like this either, can you?
Yeah,
Can you?
that's completely fine.
Pig.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put that there. Right, and then my 4 actions. That's gonna be 1. Flip it up. It's a victory point. So that's 1. 2, 3, and they conquer this because there's only 2 there. and then 4 and go back to their ship. And there we go, that's 2 full rotations. So we're going to switch this off and then finish off the game, and then we'll come back to you with our final verdict. As you guys can see, it's pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty quick as well. So we'll be back. Okay, so we've finished off this particular playthrough, and we've worked out the points. So in last place is Molo. Well done, Molo. 23 points. Molo got most of his points from farm animals and a couple of outposts and influence things at the back there. In third place was Dave, because he left all his dudes on the islands and forgot to bring them with him. Dave was going for Uber out roll out here to try and jump it, because he had his dude has a...
I have the archer where I get 1 additional victory point for each tile line between the mainland and my furthest outpost. Unfortunately, I forgot to take a second person to build the outpost.
He's still on the mainland.
He's down here.
Like when he finally arrives, Jason's built one.
Sorry, man, I've been here already. I was second with 29 points. I managed to scrape some points right at the back there, and then I got a good couple of... I got 4 of each of these.
You got a lot from the settlements, didn't you, really?
Yeah.
In fact, that was your biggest score, settlements.
But the big winner with the big island is Martin Copley. Absolutely smashed us. Something like 53 points.
55 points.
55 points. I got 17 just from this one freaking island. Completely bypassed me that you get points for the...
No, it was 11 for that, and then another 6 from those 2 down there.
Oh yeah, so 17 just for controlling islands, which was massive. And then of course he did pretty well on his the Vikings dying as well. Every time he flew into a ship, a Viking would die.
Well, my barbarian got additional points for enemy ships destroyed, so I tried to get the enemy ships, and obviously for the rune as well.
That worked quite
well. And then I just went around getting killed.
Which worked actually quite well for you, because
great.
you're getting double points for that, and then extra points for dudes dying.
Absolutely, yeah.
So just chasing the ships was a really good thing for you. Alright, so that's our playthrough done. Obviously you guys saw us play through in the gameplay 10. So what did we think? Let's start with you, Molo. What did you think?
Yeah, I liked it. It wouldn't have hurt to have a few more tiles in it, I think.
It'll make the game a little longer.
Yeah.
That's what sort of thing. Anything else?
No, it was good. I don't think it's my favourite of the 3 by any means, but it's a nice sort of exploration game with some really interesting sort of map playing mechanics as your sort of the fact that you're building the map to your specifications based on what you have rather than the sort of the eclipse flip was quite interesting.
Yeah, fair enough. How much would you give it out of 10?
I guess this one would probably only be like a 7.5.
7.5. That's still a pretty good score.
Oh, only 7.5.
The other 2 was 8 and 8.5, I believe.
Don't think about it with the ruin stuff at the moment. Just as the game on its own.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
How about you, Dave?
Yeah, I agree exactly with what Molo said. I'd like to see more tiles and the game to go on a bit longer. I also feel that while it's fun building like settlements and nicking the livestock, I'd like to see more interaction between us. We might as well do it on our own.
Well, we were blocking each other, really, wasn't that? I mean, doing things before the other people rather than actively doing stuff against each other, like attacking each other or whatnot.
Yeah.
It was more like the passive-aggressive worker placement blocking rather than actively attacking people.
I think I would prefer also to see a couple more aggressive actions you can take. Like, for example, when someone's sailing up to attack them, maybe slow them down, that sort of thing.
Well, the most aggressive thing that happened really was Dave stole a pig from underneath me.
No. Pig from you and a sheep from Jason and a chicken from Molo.
We lured it off to the...
Pretty dicey, isn't it?
But yeah, I mean, maybe like an introduction of a deck of cards that, so I play on you bad weather, your longbow can't move this turn, or...
What are you, like a vent deck or something?
Yes, something along those lines, just to give it a bit more. I mean, I like worker placements, I like exploration, but, for me, I wouldn't score it as high as Molo, probably 5.5 to a 6 for me. Okay. And again, out of the 3 that we've played tonight, it is my least favourite of the 3.
That makes sense. How about you, Martin?
I quite liked it, actually. And conversely to what they say, I think it's a fine length, to be honest. I don't think every game has to be 90 minutes to 2 hours. This was probably an hour maybe, and
Felt even quicker.
and
It was
that's but I think potentially we might have been like trying to rush through because of the anticipation of doing stuff. Because the only thing I will say is there's not a lot that draws me to play this as a standalone game, whereas as part, and I don't want to touch on the Runesaga too much, I think it's a good end to the Runesaga. It's quite, you know, exciting going out and expanding and trying to claw those runes in, but by itself I'm not sure I'd readily rush out and play it. So it's interesting really. I'm in two minds with it really. I think as a game by itself I'd probably score it a 6, but as the ending to the campaign that we've done, I think it probably is more like a 7.5, because I think it's quite a nice ending to it.
especially after you've played not heavy games, but you've been playing for 3-4 hours, maybe even 5 hours. You start fatigue starts kicking in.
Yeah, and so you don't want. I mean, it's not hugely thinky. I mean, it's very kind of. It's more tactics and strategy kind of thing. You're thinking quite short term ish, and they definitely started off. The Runesaga started off very kind of dicking each other over and went downwards.
Yeah,
which is probably better because you know you're getting to the end of things now and you want to just, if you like, win rather than. Screw people over.
Exactly,
so
yeah.
I thought it was fine. I did. I thought it was, you know, perfectly fine.
I'm actually very similar thoughts to you. As a game on its own, it's very light, very fast. Probably a 6.5 kind of game on its own. As an ending to the actual whole campaign, it's much better because it's so fast and easy and you don't have to do a lot. But I think we were also tainted by the fact that we were chasing the goals that we had over there. And there's no goals in this game. It's literally you do what your captain maybe says.
So in actual fact, the game actually might even be less than, I think I said 6 as a standalone. It might even be less than that. I've never played it as a standalone, so I can't comment. But
the other thing, I would have liked to seen a little more, like for example, to maybe knock someone's outposts out, to take them over and replace it with one of yours or something like that. Because in the situations like where you've done, there's nothing I can do about that. You know, that's
well, the only thing you can do is loads of Vikings on there to try and take the influence away. But
that would be all your Vikings.
That's
on one
6, so you need 7 on there to take the points away from me, or 6 to share it with me. So I think what you're probably supposed to do in that situation is see what I'm doing there, and I thought for several times that someone was going to do it and actively put a tile on there that screws it.
I was looking, but I couldn't. I just never got that tile.
Strangely enough,
come back round as well if we wanted to do anything.
But we put a tile that like stops him getting a complete island.
Ironically, strange for me during the game while I was watching you do that. There was a little part of me that was actually seeing if you could actually connect it up to get that big thing. So I didn't do anything to stop you because I wanted to see if you could do it. And then when we did the scoring and you were like, "Yeah, I get all these points from it," I was like, "Freaking hell! I should have probably stopped that."
Well, look, I mean, to be fair, there's only one more tile needed in that, and that would have been a 1, 2, 3, 6 point island as well.
I'll tell you what, component-wise, this game is awesome. It's got some fantastic components.
I love the components.
I also love the fact that you build out an exploration sort of. That's really cool. I love that. So it's actually a really good, fun, family-weight game, I think.
Yeah, I think it'd be quite good to play with your kids or something. So it's not too heavy at all.
I think Alex and Carla would like this quite a bit.
It's probably the lightest of the 3.
Definitely is.
Yeah, and least meanest as well.
Yes, very much.
Yeah. There's
right.
Nothing really to...
So what we got? We got, I said 6, you said 6, you said 6.5?
I said 5.5 to 6.
5.5 to 6, and you said 7.5. So I think you can read from that we think as a standalone game it's okay, not great. But as part of the Runesaga campaign, it's a really good ending to that. We're going to do another video straight after this one now, although you might not see it in that order.
You're spoiling the illusion.
Yeah, that's true. Just go look at the channel to see what we thought of the Runesaga as a campaign. So thanks for watching, thanks for playing, guys, and we'll see you again at the table.